This brief video will serve as a guide for Malaysian doctors on how to apply for your APC or Annual Practicing Certificate. This year, doctors are required to apply for your APC online and not through the paper route. The first step is to head over to the MMC or Malaysian Medical Council website, which is mmc.gov.my. So when you go to that link in your browser, you will see the new redesigned MMC website, and the thing which is confusing for doctors is that there is no phrase apply for APC online, which was obvious in the previous design. So where you have to go is scroll down to the section heading online services, and on the left you will see online registration for merits, which stands for Medical Register Information and Technical System, and this is where you apply for your APC online. So you click on the click here tab, this one, and it will take you to the merits website, which is merits.mmc.moh.gov.my. Note this is not a HTTPS, but it's only a HTTP site, meaning it is insecure. So that's something we'll come to later. Now the first thing you should do, if you've not visited this before and you don't know how to apply for APC online, is to read the manual. Alright, the manual can be found in the upper left. So if you click on it, you will be able to download a PDF and you can read all about how to apply for APC. But to save you time, this video will take you through that manual and also provide you with some tips. Now, first thing is, if you've never registered with the Merits website before, is you'll have to register as a first-time user. So the registration link is on the upper right there, and the caveat is this is best by using a laptop or desktop computer. Do not use a mobile device because it does not fully support a mobile interface, so you're advised to use a laptop and desktop computer. So click on register, and it will take you to a page where you enter your IC number. Click verify. Then you will receive an email from the Merits administration to activate your account. So you need to click the activate button. Then you configure your password. Alright, your password should be a mix of uppercase, lowercase letters and numbers. Then you reconfirm your password, then you save it. And that's your account created with the Merits website. So after that, you log in with your email and your password. Then you click on the profile section. In that section, you'll be required to complete your biodata and other details such as qualifications before you can apply for your APC. Now the data which they require are from biodata, qualification, right down to your registration details up to here. So you just to fill in what you can and all that is required. And only when you do so will you see the Annual Practicing Certificate option appear. So you have to complete all the modules step by step. And this includes, I'm afraid, some trivia such as when you last passed the examination, which may have happened years ago. But if you can't remember when you passed the MBBS examination, you can put the same date as you were awarded the qualification, so MMC says. Of the documents you need to upload, the mandatory ones are your identity card, the passport size photograph and basic medical degree. And this is where some doctors are not sure how to upload these digital documents. You basically can easily create them yourself. If you take a snapshot of the document with your mobile phone, you don't need a scanner, just use your phone's camera. And then you send the pictures to yourself, for example, via email. Then there are a lot of online sites which helps you convert images to PDF. You can upload as image, but you have to be careful about the upload size. But I suggest you upload as a PDF. So if you Google for convert JPEG to PDF, there are sites such as this one which perform the function for you for free, so that you can save the image to a PDF document onto your computer, and then you can upload these to the Merit's website. So this is something to remind the doctors again. If you do not see the APC section, such as this doctor, she's registered with the Merit's website but cannot see the module for renewing APC. So make sure you have completed all the sections, otherwise you won't see the APC application section. You need to complete everything, your bio data and all that is required. Okay, just another reminder again. Okay, once you've completed all this, you will see annual practicing certificate appearing. Then you expand it, then you can see a blue apply for APC button. You need to select the year. So in 2020 we are applying for the 2021 APC, and the first requirement is that you need to ensure you've had at least 20 points. Normally these are the points accumulated for the previous year, meaning in 2020 when we are applying for the 2021 APC, we need to have at least 20 points from the 1st of July 2019 to the 30th of June 2020. So at least 20 points in that 1 year time period. However, this year, because of COVID-19 and a lot of scientific meetings and conferences were cancelled, so the MMC has graciously exempted doctors from having that 20 points requirement. But that requirement will stand next year when we apply for APC. So you should collect points again from this year's cycle, which is 1st of July until 30th of June next year for next year's application. But for this year, the points are exempt. The system will normally be able to pick up the number of points you have collected straight from Academy of Medicine, MMA or MyCBD. So it's automatic. Then you save, okay? Then you'll be taken to a section where you have to complete other information. The important one, which is also mandatory this year, is that you have to upload your professional indemnity, and that should be professional indemnity for 1st of January 2021 to 31st of December 2021. So make sure you have got your certificate, and you need to, when you click there, you need to upload the professional indemnity certificate or insurance certificate, all right, for next year. Then you fill in the other details, principal place of practice, other places of practice, any other documents required, and most important, at the end of it, you need to click acknowledgement and then submit. Okay, you save all of these before you proceed. Now the application status will be for review, but if there's any query, the application status may change to query from officer. For example, okay, this is for review. They will check, and if there's any query, it may change to officer query. Then you click on documents to see what the officer query is. For example, this one was a misunderstanding where MMC said that they want an upload of policy indemnity insurance because they were unsure or unclear that Medical Protection Society is professional indemnity. So that misunderstanding has since been resolved. So once you resolve any officer query, you click on acknowledgement again, and then you go back into review status. let's say everything is okay, then the status would be waiting payment. Then you need to click on the payment button, and please note that the payment is via online transfer only. There's no option to pay by check or bank or money order, so it's via online transfer. And once the payment has been received and your application status has been approved, you can download or print your APC. Okay, so this year onwards, the default APC is via a digital certificate. All right, there's no paper certificate unless you want to pay for more. You just can download, and then if you need a paper certificate, you can print it out. All right, I think this is a good move by MMC because this is more efficient and saves some trees. Now, if anybody is still stuck in any of the steps we've gone through so far, you can contact the unit APC of the MMC for help. And here are the contact numbers and email. You can conveniently WhatsApp APC at 016-326-1751, or you can email them at unitapc.mmc@gmail.com. Okay, now having said that, I think there's still some room for improvement from the MMC. I hope in future they will please use secure web connection or HTTPS for the Marriage website, because we are uploading sensitive documents like copies of our IC, so we don't want our connection to be hacked and so on, and our information to be siphoned off. So I think that's important, but if you are a little bit paranoid, you can do the application process from a secure network environment such as your home. Okay, you can, rather than public website. And also, I really hope in the future that MMC can consider simplifying the steps and the document upload requirements, because I think they are really quite few, and I really can't understand why we need to, upload things like marriage certificate or know things like the date of the final MBBS examination. Please, I hope they can actually reduce this to the bare essentials. Okay. Well, I've given you the MMC contacts. Generally, I find they have been quite responsive, though sometimes it's a little bit delayed, and some doctors have complained they haven't got any response after about a week or more. So I do hope MMC could be a little bit more responsive via email or WhatsApp. I understand there are over 50,000 doctors who need to have their APC renewed, so there may be a staffing issue, but I hope MMC can look into this. So with this, I thank you for listening to this short presentation, which I hope have helped you on your way to a successful APC renewal. This is a presentation by DOBBS, which is the Doctors Only Bulletin Board System, Malaysia's first and largest online community for doctors. Do join us at dobbs.my. Membership is free, so just submit the registration form, which is linked in that site. So thank you for listening.